Oh, hey there, hot stuff.
Hi there.
What are you doing out here all by your lonesome?
Yeah, just walking around.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Oh, you know, just trying to get a lay of the land.
Oh, oops.
Oh my.
Ooga.
How much?
The whole damn thing, baby.
Get your sexy ass. Too much bass.
My name's Chris Hansen. And I just caught a predator.
No!
Farmer's daughter, take one. I need to be famous, Wayne.
Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Keystone Film Review. We just saw X.
Gonna give it to you. And it sure did.
It sure did. We always do this. X is directed by Ty West, starring Mia Goth, Jenna Ortega, Brittany Snow, Kid Cudi.
And Mia Goth.
I think I already said that.
You did.
Oh, and
Yeah.
that's a spoiler, maybe, kind of. Martin Henderson, Owen Campbell, Stephen Uri, and other people that aren't in it that much. It is a story about a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. Well, she looks so sad in photographs.
You absolutely love it.
When she cries?
Smiles?
Smiles? I don't know. I haven't heard that song in a minute. But it is about a small, dirty movie film crew, hence the X,
Solid X.
that go to a farm, which kind of reminded me a little bit, minus the sex and the murder, of when we filmed The Plea.
Yes, and
Just-
the not kooky, really old people.
Yes, but it was the awkwardness was there, especially
Yeah.
when Colin and I first went to go scout the farm in August. But yeah, it is a horror movie that starts off as pornography and then turns into
Horrorography.
horrorography. It's not really pornography. It's like softcore.
They're
at best.
just making pornography, and
Yeah.
you just maybe see a boob or two. Maybe sometimes they are two.
I think you see 4 total.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's crazy. But where do we begin?
We could begin by this. This was one of our films that we were like anticipating for 2022.
Yes.
We were looking forward to this. I went into it with not the crazy expectations. I guess I could say not the highest of standards. So I really didn't expect anything from it, other than it being made by A24. They obviously produce good movies out of their repertoire.
Yeah.
But other than that, I wasn't really expecting anything. I must say, holy crap, you found myself doing this a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of cringy moments, cringy murders, just wincing murders. But director Ty West, he's probably best known for The House of the Devil. I haven't seen that in about 10 years. I did not honestly care for it when I first saw it. I have reasons, but that's for another video. I kind of want to rewatch it after watching this just to see, if for that movie specifically I was in the wrong mindset.
Yeah.
But this movie was a lot of fun. It was like a good combination of like humorous moments and just a bloodbath of gore. The 70s era added to the atmosphere of it. It's a very atmospheric movie for the most part.
Very atmospheric.
Yeah. But it's got a lot of really good performances, most notably just because he's not mostly known for being an actor. Scott Mescudi, also known as Kid Cudi. I've only ever seen him in like comedic things, and he's a little comedic in this, but it's also
There's
just
underlying humor. It's not like outright humor.
It's
just
situational humor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
yeah, like he's just standing there like
hanging dung, as they say.
what's his name, Stan in American Dad, standing outside the window like that while hanging dong.
Yep.
And just situations like that are just kind of humorous. I actually honestly thought it was a little more, for lack of a better word, beautiful than I thought. With the whole,
it got you a little emotional.
yeah,
more
like the
than- more
fear
than
of
you
becoming
thought.
old and everything.
And putting your mindset in older people and how they view themselves when
Yeah.
they're older, and wishing they were still younger and stuff like that.
Having the mind of a young person but being in an
Yeah.
old body, which if you talk to any old person, that's what it's like, which is kind of why it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like you want to do all these things you did when you were young, but your body won't let you. And that was an element that was absolutely not expected, not needed, but much appreciated.
Not at all. Especially not from the trailer. If you're not expecting that in the slightest.
No.
And there's a song that they play that you really felt the most, the hit from it.
Yeah.
Because we don't know who actually sang it. I just guessed that it was a Stevie Nicks
I
song.
think
But
I'm pretty sure it's Fleetwood Mac that does it.
But Brittany Snow she's got to be singing. But she's singing this cover of the song. And it's just a real emotional roller coaster.
It is, yeah.
Because you're just sitting in the fields. You're like, that poor old lady, and then you're like, wow, that oh my God, that old lady.
Yeah. It is another one of those movies that's kind of hard to talk about without giving much away.
Yeah.
There were some elements in it that I think many people will not notice, nor care, even if they did notice. But I appreciated, like, they're talking about how you can make, like, an artistic, good, dirty porn movie, which was a big thing in the 70s. They're trying to elevate porn in the 70s, with... I don't know. I haven't seen any of them. But I know it was a thing.
It was a lot of put peg in square hole
Yes.
back then, but no story, no interest to peak other than what was that square
Yes,
hole.
and but in the late 70s there was this movement to try to make art out of pornography.
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights is kind of about the same thing, yeah. But it is the one guy mentions how he's trying to make it more like a French New Wave film, and the nerd in me noticed this and leaned to Glenn, who couldn't care less. I was just like, they're editing it like a French New Wave movie, specifically in the transitions, how they would cut from the next scene back to the last scene, back to the next scene, back to the last scene, back to the next scene. And
It's like a little metronome
yeah.
to the next scene.
It's little details like that I really appreciated, because it was kind of putting you into the mindset of these filmmakers, or this filmmaker. The rest of them were just porn stars. And, I geeked out at that part. I was like, oh, they're doing it. They're doing that thing that is done.
It came to fruition.
It
what
came
he
to
said.
fruition, yeah. But I really enjoyed it. It was about as good as I was expecting.
Yeah.
First A24 movie of the year, I think. And I think we got one next week, too.
Yeah, we do. I'm pretty
But
sure.
I don't really have anything else to say. You got
It's a very hard movie to talk about.
without giving anything away.
Shit's gory, shit's sexy, shit's cringy. It's got all the E's in
Yeah.
there. But I mean, it was a fun time. Just honestly, as good as I expected it to be, without really expecting anything.
Yeah.
Which kind of sounds bad, but expectations were met.
Yes.
It was good. It was solid. It was fun. I'd watch it again probably.
I would also watch it
easily.
again. Rating wise, I would give it a 4 out of 5.
Ooh,
Really?
we've been on the same wavelength for a little bit now.
That's kind of been this whole channel. We rarely disagree on things.
Yeah.
And if we do, it's like by 0.5 or something. But 4 out of 5. I'm still waiting for the first 5 out of 5 of 2022, if it does happen at all. But, last year I gave a lot of 5 out of 5s, and I'm trying not to be as gun-ho about giving 5 out of 5s. So 4 out of 5 for me, solid film, great movie that makes me want to revisit the films of Ty West that I've seen before that I didn't care for, House of the Devil. Great performances. Overall, good movie.
Copy, paste.
Control C, Control P.
Is it P for you or is it V?
It's V. I just Control P's print. Paste is with the P, so that's what I was thinking. It is Control V.
Boom. Yeah. So there we go.
There we go.
One A24 movie down. How many more to go?
I think we got one next week if
We
any
got-
theaters near
we
us
got
get everything
some-
everywhere all at once.
We got some goodies coming. You know, my body's ready.
My body.
Just like an old person sometimes.
Go see X.
Hmm.
Take your parents with you.
Or add 2 more X's and stay at home.
My name's Johnny Silverhead. Welcome to Cyberpunk. Get cyber fucked. Cocked.